The First Amendment and the right to protest is center stage in a central New York deportation case. The federal government is trying to remove a Cornell graduate student from the country after revoking his student visa earlier this month for his involvement in a pro-Palestine rally. His attorneys are trying to block the detention, challenging two of President Trump's executive orders. They say his only alleged crime is attending a pro-Palestine demonstration, a protected right under the Constitution. CBS 5's Connor White is with the Live Eye in downtown Syracuse tonight.
Michael, cameras aren't allowed inside federal court, but people certainly are, and a lot of them showed up in support of Taal this afternoon, completely packing the initial courtroom where the attorneys and the judge were, and completely packing the overflow room as well, as the attorneys argued back and forth as to whether or not Taal's First Amendment rights were being violated. There was a line out the door at the federal courthouse in downtown Syracuse as supporters showed up in force for Momodou Taal, a Cornell grad student with British and Gambian citizenship.
Free, free Palestine!
The case goes back to September of 2024, when Cornell University temporarily again suspended Taal for participating in pro-Palestine protests. Last week, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, asked Taal to appear for detention.
Momodou Taal is a test case that will determine whether the government can come to your house and grab you and put you in jail for the things you say criticizing the United States government and its policies.
Taal's attorney, Eric Lee, says ICE has not sent him charging documents, but says Taal is the latest victim of executive orders issued by President Donald Trump, threatening to deport people who the government deems are national security threats. Lee came to a Syracuse federal judge for temporary restraining orders. The government's attorneys argue that this is not the venue for that fight, stating that Taal can dispute his removal during the removal process.
We think we made some convincing arguments. We think we're right on the law. We think we're right on the policies. We think we're right on the morals.
Lee argues that these executive orders are a clear violation of the First Amendment. Taal is joined in his initial lawsuit by two plaintiffs who are both U.S. citizens.
No matter what your politics are, this is a case about freedom of speech.
On top of all the people who came to the courthouse in downtown Syracuse this afternoon, Taal is also getting support, at least when it comes to his First Amendment rights, from dozens of Jewish students, faculty, and alumni from Cornell who all signed a letter to the editor explaining that his positions and his right to protest at those pro-Palestinian rallies are not the same as being anti-Semitic. The judge did not make a ruling on the motions for those TROs this afternoon, and it's not clear, Michael, on when she will. Reporting in Syracuse, I'm Connor White.
Connor, thank you.